How to play Uno. Uno is a game in which each player should get exactly 7 cards to play a fair game. There are 2 types of Uno cards, normal cards and wild or magic cards. Starting with magic cards. The topmost magic card is wild. I will explain you how to play a wild. These are wild cards. The simple wild cards look a lot like this. These wild cards are played on any color of the pile. These cards have no rules to play. On a wild, you can choose any color from your pile to put any color on them. May that be green, red, blue, or yellow. The second card in this list is the Wild +4, which looks like this. The Wild +4 can be played on any card as well. This card is only played when you don't have a card of the color being played on the pile. Example, suppose the color red is being played, like this. And if you don't have a 4 or a red, then you pick up a +4 card and place on top of that. The player after you must draw 4 cards from the discard pile and add it to their list. A +4 must be only played when you don't have a card of the color or number. The second of the list is reverse, which reverses a player turn. Example, if the order is going clockwise, then these cards will turn the order anti-clockwise. This is the rule of reverse. Reverse can be played only on the color they're showing. Suppose this is a red card, so it can be only played on a red number or color. Reverse can also be played on a reverse. Suppose this is a green reverse. You can put a red reverse on it for fair play. Next in the list is skip, which looks a lot like this. The skip card is also a card which orders the next player in turn to forfeit their turn or lose their turn. So as yours. These come in red, green, yellow, and blue. These cards are also played like reverse, but they don't reverse the order. They only make the next player on your left or your right lose a turn. They can be only played on a card. Example, suppose the color green is being played. This is a green card. So you can't put a yellow reverse on it. A green reverse is the rule for fair play. Another thing is if you have a yellow skip on there, you can put a green skip on top of that, and after that also a red skip. These forfeit the next player turn only. The next in the list are +2s. +2s are just as valuable as +4s, except the next player must only draw 2 cards from the discard pile. The +2s look a lot like this. +2 looks like this. The player on your after you make that be your left or your right must draw 2 cards from the discard pile and add them to their list. They must also forfeit their turn. The next type of cards are swap hands, which look mostly like this. 2 hands drawn, cards. Swap hands is also a powerful thing as they make you swap cards with any player in the game, playing the game. There is no rule such as you can only swap it on the player or to your left or right. You can swap it with anyone playing the game. On top, if you use the swap hands card at last, then the rule is that you have won the game. Now here we come to the normal cards. The normal cards look like this. They come in red, blue, green, and of course yellow. They can be played only on top of each color. Example, a red can only be played on a red. A blue can only be played on a blue. A green can only be played on a green. And a yellow can only be played on a yellow. Now how to play the game. When each player gets 7 cards, the object of the game is to finish their 7 cards before the other players do. When you have your last card in your hand, you must shout Uno. If you don't, another player might catch you on this. If they do, then you must draw 2 cards from the discard pile. Playing Uno is a very good game. This implements things like reaction and things like that. In Uno, you must start with exactly 7 cards, no less, no more, or else an illegal or unfair game might be played. Thank you for watching this video.